All right, so the deadly assault reset. I wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to do the more optimized runs, but I never got to show them. My final scores were like left was 23, middle was 27, then right was 38. I wanted to hit 440k on the right one, but didn't happen. So we're just gonna start the new one. Try our first try here now. Last week, so basically, it becomes pretty easy because my Asmic Priest, I'm probably going to use. I mean, obviously, going to use Yishwen here. I finally this is free for what's her name, Jane Doe, and then this is free for Ambi, specifically because I can't use Anomaly on this anyway. So, but we're gonna go. I haven't fought this thing yet. I don't know. You know, again, these are all first runs, so I'm gonna fight it for the first time. We're gonna see how that goes. Let's see here. One or two agents with attack specialty. So obviously I'm not going to use this. Damage increases by 20. Physical damage another 20. Anomaly. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. We're just going to bring...
Let's stir up some trouble.
Let's see how much damage I can do here.
Take me along.
Where are we going? I've got your back.
If you need help,
1, 2.
a mission.
I got a new go. Come on. Let's show them what we've got.
I'm going to try this with Snap. Let's see what Snap does. Well, I'm supposed to get Disorders, so I really should be going with something like just an electric one, like that one or this one, but whatever. We'll see. We'll see how Snap performs here. The Disorder meta is fully here. Before it was like, oh, you have Anomaly bonuses, all this other stuff, and like, you know, do whatever. Now it's like, oh, Anomaly's cool, but now everything is kind of locked behind Disorder. And obviously, Seth isn't really very good for that.
I'll do my best.
hit him where it hurts. Found your weakness. I'll make it painless. The final
I probably should have ulted here, but
begins
whatever.
Hit him where it hurts. Careful. I bite.
Never count out Subset.
Don't get sloppy. No.
Oh, I should have saved this ult for her phase or whatever.
Found your weakness.
Okay. Where she? This is funny for Jane specifically because it like gives you her her whatever, her passion state, because you have these free dodges.
Now, you're the prey. Yep. Look here. Hit him where it hurts. Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Justice will prevail.
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss. some more. Time for a surprise. No escape. Don't be scared.
I'm running out of time. I'm gonna hit the 20k mark, but
Hit him where it hurts.
still doesn't feel like a satisfying run to me. I think the problem, one of the things I'm running up against now, and I've been like avoiding it. I've been wanting to not run this because I invested so much in that stupid weapon, but I may just have to give it up. Well, either way, let's go talk about it for a second. So the thing about this one is these points are always free, basically 5,000. Yeah, so these points are almost always free. This right here is what. Yeah, so 24, still pretty lackluster considering these are basically guaranteed. I think I remember hitting like close to 40k on this one of the cycles ago. I think back when it was less disorder focused. Anyway, I'm gonna show off the builds now, and I'm gonna do some summons here at the end. But where? Okay, so Jane, Jane, pretty normal. Oh. No wonder I did so terribly. This build is off. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll do one more. Just for the fun of it. I was testing out Weeping Gemini. I forgot why, but I was just testing it out, and I forgot to change it back. So no wonder it went terribly. Let's try this again. Okay, let's go look at her build. 2800, 434, AP, physical. Yeah, 1 second. All right, so we're back. So we're gonna try. Go away. We're gonna try to do this again. Yeah, I was missing a lot of everything. Like I said, I was just trying Weeping Gemini. I don't. The thing is, right now, I don't have like if I had a second anomaly unit that could consistently cause disorders with, then it would be a lot better. But because Seth is just really bad at doing disorders, let's go see if Seth even has his weapon on. Okay, he does. Yeah, so Seth's build changed over to Astral Voice because Yuzuha used to hold Astral Voice, but now she's holding this because this gives the entire team 18%, which would be a lot better if I had Alice, but I don't have Alice. Again, the 18% is kind of wasted on Seth because, you know, whatever. So, so she has this 18% plus the 24% from this kind of all piling onto Jane here. What else is there? Anyway, the thing I'm saying is I might have to, like, I've been trying to avoid it and not wanting to do it, but I might have to actually swap over Seth to this. I'll have to do testing, and people might, maybe somebody can tell me, but the fact that we're leaning so much on disorders, especially because Yuzuha boosts disorder damage so much, I'm wondering if the advantage of having, because this right here, this doesn't really matter, the EX special, who cares? I guess it's useful to throw more of them out there, but what's important is the anomaly buildup of his EX special and his assist follow-ups, which is when you charge the EX special, as well as, like I said, when he blocks and then you do the follow-up attack, that anomaly buildup on that increases a lot more. So I think in the long run, maybe I'll have to switch over to that. But right now it's not leveled up. I don't want to invest resources into this. Yeah, I really don't have enough resources to max this out anyway. Really, the most important part is the what's it called? The buildup, the anomaly buildup. But I don't know. We'll come back to this. We'll see. All right, well, let's try one more time. See what kind of score I can get. Man, that score was heavily nerfed. It'd be really funny if I get like a lower score. I might even get a lower score just because the Gemini, the Weeping Gemini hits so hard. You get, that thing gives you like 200 anomaly proficiency. It's ridiculous. But let's just see. And in Alice Jane team, the Weeping Gemini is like best in slot for Jane, I think. That's what I've heard. I really like fighting this enemy. She's like really well designed for Jane. She's active as she's as active as she needs to be without being super annoying.
Let's make this quick. Now,
We're just gonna ult here because I need her passion state back.
Find your weakness.
Never count out pub set.
There's an ult here.
Careful. I bite. Don't get sloppy. I'll make it painless. Hit him where it hurts.
I feel like this is a lot better than last time. I think the problem is, like I said, like it feels better, but the problem is the fact that it doesn't like significantly feel better is kind of a sign that maybe it wasn't really like that big a deal.
Found your weakness. The final act begins now. No escape.
I'll bring you to justice.
The fact that like you run shields like Seth with Seth just means that you can do a lot of risky like swaps,
Hit him where it hurts.
like hard swaps.
Put your hands up.
That you wouldn't normally otherwise like would be wise to do.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
I should have done this first.
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss. Oops, sorry.
Jane, time to rotate.
I'll make it painless.
Let's see how much we got. I'd like to. How much? Yeah, what would be good? Like, what's reasonable? Maybe 30,000. Doesn't seem like it'd be too bad. 26, so not a whole lot more. Still kind of lame. I think that's like a 2,000 point increase. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like 30,000 is really feasible with what I've got right now. Anomaly damage, bonus anomaly. Miasmic shield clears all stacks, reduction, whatever. Who cares? Blah blah blah. Okay, none of this matters. Let's go look at the buff. And disorder. So I need to be on triggering anomalies every 10 seconds for the defense shred, and then disorders for another 25. You know what would be good here? I'm not going to do this now. I might do this later, but yeah, we'll just leave it for now. What would be pretty interesting here would be like Jane. Go back. It annoys me that it like locks them in like this. It's really irritating. Jane, Yuzuha, and then right here put, what's her name? Nicole. I might try this because that sounds really interesting to me. So just have, basically, Yuzuha, you bring her in to activate her EX special every so often, and then basically it becomes a quick swap between Jane and Nicole. And then build, I would have to change Nicole's build. I'd probably have to build her on like, I mean, obviously you'd build anomaly proficiency on her, but I don't know. I don't know if her energy can keep up with where she needs to be without running her energy builds. Because I kind of need her to do anomaly, but maybe. Again, I think that the most likely case is I might just have to switch Seth over to his weapon. Which, you know, whatever. It's not the most terrible thing in the world because, like I said, if Seth can't use his weapon, then that leaves his weapon open for Panda. Panda can use his weapon, and now Yishuan has a bigger bonus, so it's not that big a deal. But like I said, we're going to do some summons here. Actually, it'll be in the next video. Like, I lied, I guess. But I'll be in the next video because I'll do the next one. I'll get those polychromes from there and then do that. Just to have them more all in one. Well, whatever. Will make me not a liar. I'm just hoping I get a final Nicole merge here. It'll be very helpful for the next when I use the Sambi team again, or when I use the Sambi team again. It'll be nice. Come on. Where am I at? 5. Last one. We're gonna wait the cinema just because. Obviously Nicole would be great. Nicole would be great, but if I actually get the trigger, it'd be even better. So 4 summons. If I beat the next one, I'm only gonna get 1 extra summon, and there's a bunch of story stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Well, no, that's enough for today. That was the main thing, just showing off the new thing. The next video, I'm probably just gonna fight that new creature, see how the mechanics work. I've never fought it before, so we're gonna learn it together. Yep. Till next time.